My name is Bill Peters, and I own Rockstar Opals.
It doesn't stir anything in this, just a little bit of color, a little bit of pot.
Tell us about that cut.
And we're back. So yeah, you never know. Again, I just had it was a big chunk that I started off with. And then I thought I was going for a different side of the stone. And as I was cutting it from the side, I could tell that I had to orientate the stone, like I said before, to get a different perspective of it. So we actually got a stone out of it, and this is Brazilian again, so it's not, I'm going to cut it, and I'll go down and I'll shape it and everything, but yeah, we got a stone out of our first try, and they call them rock lickers because now you can really see, the color that came out of it. It's green, blue, and very happy about that, again, you just never know what you're going to get, so that's why I say just cut everything. You cut it, because this was just a piece of crap, that I just pulled out of a bucket, and that's what I like to do. Sometimes when I get a parcel, I'll go through them and I'll cherry pick a couple pieces, just to cut it. But in general, I like to keep it just like the bucket that I showed you, and grab one out and then look at it and start cutting it. And then you stop, you look, you stop, you look, and every once in a while you go, hey, and a lot of times I like to set these down after I'm done cutting them, because every one I cut will be a freeform. If I don't, because I let the opal try and tell me what it wants to be, so it's all about the opal, so, and again, I get to choose, I get to pick, it's great. It's just absolutely great to be able to cut something so beautiful, and and actually come up with a gem sometimes.
Well, the auctions that we were bidding on turned out where I won some, so it was really nice. I won some Cooper Petey, and I pretty much it takes a while for them to get here, so it turned out good. It was fun. When we have the auctions, it's not like one thing at a time. They go for hours, and that's what kind of sucks about auctions. I deal with a lot of miners. So I deal with the miners because I can get a whole parcel, but you don't get to see every piece that's in that parcel. With an auction, you get to see every piece that you're bidding on. So they'll put it up. Let's say there's 50 people in this auction, and they'll go ahead and they'll say, okay, once the first bid goes in, let's say $50, first bid comes in, okay, they'll hit a clock. A lot of people do that. They'll hit a clock and go, okay, you got 2 minutes for the auction to keep everything rolling. And then everybody $5 at a time, $10, there's no dollar or anything like that. It's always $5 or $10 bids. And then it goes sky's the limit at that point. So when that happens, you get to see exactly what you're purchasing now. And that's the difference between going from an auction to an actual buyer where you're buying a bigger parcel. So we won probably 400 carats of Cooper Petey, which was kind of nice. I got some big chunks. That were around 10 carats. So right now we're waiting for them to come in. And once they come in, I'll cut them up. I'll chop them up into pieces, and I'll go ahead and I'll be able to show, exactly what I got, because I knew what I bought when I was buying it. So the expectations were already there. It's the waiting process that kills me, though, because it's from Australia. It's 2 weeks. Okay, so we got a lady named Mary coming in today, and she wants me to do a design for her. We're going to pick out a stone, and then we'll decide how she wants it cut. Because generally what I do with these stones is you buy the stone. You're going to buy the stone, and then we'll decide on what shape you want. Do you want it cat properly? Do you want a regular oval? Do you want it a natural freeform? And I love the freeforms; they're really good, but you have to cast them every time. So it's not like calibrating a stone. You have to actually put them on a tree, and you got to cast them, and that takes time. That takes, you're probably looking at a month maybe to get it done. Now, if I got a calibrated stone, I just take the piece, pop it in, fold it over, and it's pretty much doesn't take that long. But she wants a specific piece that that we're going to have to design. So I always look forward to designing opal, and I can't wait for her to get here. Generally, it looks just like this. And then you got to pick around. You pick up a rock, you find out, and a lot of times there's bars on it, so it's not like it's just potch all the time. There's always color in them when you buy them, but you still have to find the colors. So I try always to find the very best. And this is the black crystal right here, so very rare. And this is actually what really got me into this stuff. It's just every one of them is different. Every single stone is different. And when I look at it, it just reminds me of that guy from Lord of the Rings. I don't remember what his name was. I can't really remember what his name was. He was that little guy that with the ring. Whenever he held that ring, it's like, my precious, my precious. Well, when I look at these stones, that's how I feel about these things. So it's a weird feeling, but I never thought about it. I never thought about it in my whole life that these things would make me feel like that, like this beauty right here. It's just, this is a Brazilian stone, and it's a sedimentary stone. It's not like the hydrophane Ethiopian, but this is always two-sided. And if you don't like the color, or if you don't like the pattern, the way that this stuff is, it has layers all the way through it. So if you don't like what you're seeing on top, you just go down to the next level. It's kind of like another place called Mintaby. Mintaby has several levels of opal layers, and if you don't like the top layer and you're looking for a different pattern, maybe a different, more flash on the front of the stone, then you just go down a little farther, and you get a beautiful one like this. Very, very nice. And but there's so many varieties. I've got thousands of these like this because again, I cut every day. I have a process that I do, and either I'm polishing or I'm cutting. So, but that's what they come up with. And like I said, every one of these is different. Here's this one's really rare. It's a cupripede, and it's got bubbles inside it. And I don't know if you can see that good enough, but there's bubbles inside this. Each individual, there's like 8 of them. Very cool looking. Too many people. This is a 110 million year old twig. It's a fossil, and I thought it was a belemnite, but it was a tree stick. That ring up there that I just got, you haven't even seen any of them. The ring I just got was the best cupripede I've ever cut. This one right here. See, it almost looks just like the Lightning Ridge, you see? The one on the left's Lightning Ridge, and the one on the right is cupripede. And which is more valuable? It's the one on the left.
Next week on Rockstar Opals.
Bad stuff. So we're gonna take off the top and see what it looks like.
My name is Bill Peters, and I own Rockstar Opals.